Hey everybody, it's me, Jonathan Millard, the voice of the Vale, back with another Big Hype podcast brought to you exclusively by our great friends at Boxer. Please check them out, a platform for fighters and promotions to promote their events. MC Prestige as well, events, lighting, sound and equipment for all of your combat sports needs. And We Prep, UK's leading specialists in nutrition and food. But ladies and gentlemen, anyway, our great sponsors, thank you very much to them. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, our fantastic guest this evening, all the way from his home near Birmingham, and I got to know that one because I already do. The fantastic, wonderful Gypsy Kidd, Isaac Gibbs.
John, how are you, brother?
Good,
okay?
Man, yeah. Thanks for coming on. Mate. It's been a while, but...
I'm not a Brummie, I'm from Dudley.
It's a black country.
About 25 mile difference.
Yeah, but 25 mile difference in Wales is like still Wales, so it's still...
Yeah, but listen, it's Dudley, man. We'll go Midlands.
Midlands.
We'll go Midlands.
Yeah, we're not black country, though, are we? No.
Well, I am black, but yeah, Dudley, but fucking I don't be called a Brummie. Nothing
We're
worse.
near Birmingham. That'll do.
25.
Oh, gee. As the crow flies, yeah? As the crow flies, yeah? Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, Dudley. From Dudley. Team 26.
That'll do.
Representing. Cool, man. How you been? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
We're going to ask the same question I've asked everyone who's come on the podcast so far, which is, how and why did you get involved in boxing?
So, if you want the truth, mate, so awfully, I'm a traveller, yeah? So, coming from a travelling family, mate, yeah? Boxing's what you do, yeah? You don't kick a football. That's a puff, you mean? You get into boxing. So, my dad got me into boxing, mate, and as a kid, I fucking hated it. Anybody that knows me now would say the same. I hated it, mate. I used to hate training, and I hate to get in the ring. To the degree, mate, I was that scared as a kid to box, I used to be physically sick in the ring.
Wow.
So I'd get in the ring, I'd be that sick with nerves, then I'd get back home and have it off my dad as well, so I'd be beat twice in the same night.
How old were you when you... Do you remember how old you were when you... I mean...
Yeah, so my first amateur fight, I was 11.
So you did amateur boxing then as well?
Yeah, 2nd of November, 2000.
So that was amateur boxing, so that was through the gym?
Yeah, amateur. So I had 47 amateur. Okay. Lost 40, won 7.
That's a good.
Yeah, mate, but like I say, I'll be getting in there, John. I'll be punching fuck at this little kid. Then the nerves, mate, and the excitement or whatever it was, I used to be sick. I couldn't work it out. Still don't know why today that happened.
I suppose it's just...
So obviously, the ref had stopped me, so I got stopped about 30 times.
Okay, so this was 11 through till, what, 14, 15?
11 till I was about 16.
Okay.
Yeah, so about 15, but I had one did juniors then, it was 16, 17. I had one junior bet, mate, realised he sent for me.
That's fair.
It's fucking get your head punched in, you mean? I just wanted to go out with the girls on our age, you mean? Bottle of what lot in the weekend and get a finger in a bed, you mean? Not being rude, like, that's what we did.
Oh, fair enough. So you gave boxing a little bit of a wide berth to go off and try other things, shall we say?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say other things, but then I found out, like, my dad was good friends with a fellow called Ken Holt. My dad was a kickboxer. He was blind in one eye, so he couldn't get a boxing licence.
Yeah.
I mean, he couldn't pass a medical for amateur, so he did a bit of kickboxing. Okay. The waiver thing's a little bit different, mate. It's different rules and regulations because it's mat fighting. So I got into a bit of kickboxing then. Did I like continuous? Realised then, it must be because I'm grown up, I'm a bit of a man now. I wasn't being sick, so I thought I'm quite good at this. But then I kept getting disqualified for excess power because it was like continuous.
Okay.
So I thought, fuck me, I've got to find something else. So then we stumbled across the white collar game. So my first fight was a fella now I'm still really good friends with. So I tried 3 amateur gyms as a kid. My dad had an amateur gym. And obviously he trained the kids that I had, mate. Parents would come in complaining. So I mean, he'd have us running around the streets and the fields, holding a horse cart with him on the back. What kids wanted that 11, 12 years of age, yeah?
Wow.
So hopefully my dad wouldn't have... One day we had a full gym. Within 2 weeks, mate, we didn't have a single person to train with him. He trained too hard, apparently. So then I went with Ronnie Campbell, very good ex-pro from round by me. And then I ended up going to Stevie Wyatt. He was the lad I worked with a lot there, Richie Watt Promotions. I'm his ref now. I'm his main ref on his shows, which I'm very grateful of. But I started with Richie and had a few white collar. Realised I ain't too bad at this shimmy, knocking a few out. Found out there's a bit of money involved, so I didn't do too bad.
And the rest is history, as they say.
That's it.
But you have to be one of the most travelled roadman. I suppose roadman is the journeyman.
Yeah, we're road warrior. I'm a
road warrior. Yeah. Or I think we've talked before, not this year, but I think last year, you had close to 400 bouts in a year.
So as it stands now, I've had 436 fights. White collar.
White collar, 400.
Yeah, so that's
so when did that start?
So that was in 2011. Okay. My first white collar.
So that's that's about 50 a year. That's about every weekend then.
Well, but some years I feel I've had the best year I had 80 fights in 1 year. But like I say, mate, I've boxed 3 times this year. I mean, it's gone dead. For me personally, as heavyweight now, but like I say, I'm not well known now, John. I can't just job people. It's all right going different out, do you mean? But when I'm local, mate, or I'm on a well-known show, they know, he's either giving a 10 up tonight, or if he goes down with an old body shot, he ain't really gone down. He just wants to pay rent. Do you mean? So it's hard for me now, John. It's been my living, mate, for the last 15 years, so it's getting a bit of a ball out now.
But the journeyman role is more than, as you said, they're taking a knee and going out and just paying your rent. There is a skill that you bring, which is obviously from the experience.
Well, of course, mate. So every time you see me on a show now we and you have good banter. We're good friends, aren't we? So I think when I get in the ring, whether I'm turning up or I'm doing my job.
Pretty much.
When have you ever saw me with a black eye or a nosebleed?
No, I don't think I ever have. No, I don't think I ever have.
I've had one black eye once in a BKB fight, and only nosebleed I ever had when the missus shut the ear at me. So, in terms of gentlemen, mate, I'd like to say I don't know, one of the toughies, so I'd put myself up there definitely, but I'm one of them now, John. If I go in there with a big hitter, I'm not going to get out, mate. I'm going to lift this old ring up, let him take that body shot and get out. Where there's people like Luke Dyson, mate, listen, I love Luke, the cracking lad. But he goes out and he's fucking on his horse every fight. You mean? I'm one of them, mate. If I'm in there a good boy, I'm getting out safe and sound. Yeah. So there's different sorts of gentlemen. I think... You mean? Luke's out there fighting like he's back in his youth every fight. No, I respect him, mate, but as I'm getting old now, John, if I get in with a good boy, I want to get out nice and safe. If I can't beat him, of course, then I'll get out nice and safe, you mean?
I think you're a measuring stick. I think that's probably the way of looking at you. To put you in the ring against some of these guys, they think they're something. You can show them something, and that will either make them think, do you know what? Actually, this isn't for me.
I'm going to go up here. Have you saw this Henry Gold guy? This guy kept calling me out.
Who's that?
You saw the bit of banter that was going on, yeah. He's ex-pro. He beat Lund to the Richer, one of Tyson Fury's brothers. Mm-hmm. There's that many of them. He could, for all I could have boxed with them, yeah. So he was a decent ex-pro, but he called me out. Yeah. And I said, listen, mate, you're doing all these TikTok videos, making all this money. If you want to fight me, mate, I want to put a couple of grand up. People don't understand, mate. What's the point of me getting in there, 500-600 quid? Well, he's probably earning that for one TikTok video. So we were going to get it on in Casey Webb's show, but nothing ever come of it, mate. But like I say, if a good name comes coming at me, I want good money. I forget about it. I've got bills to pay, man. I've got family to feed.
He probably thought you'd do it for a little bit.
When you see me on a poster now, you don't know. Nobody knows what Isaac's turning up.
No.
If you ring me, I'll sell you. But I know when I get in the ring. And it's all about the money. You pay me good, I'm coming to win. You give me a couple of quid, mate, it's not happening. I'm not even lacing my boots up, you mean? But this is where I've been a bit like, what's the word? I'm turning down fights because I'm getting phone. You want to come to London, mate, 200 quid? Are you fucking mad? I'm not a little divvy, John, you mean? But people seem to think they can see after in these shows. Now, there's that many shows being put on now, mate. It's a shame it is. There's that many pros think they can have a go at doing it. Yeah.
We're probably in we've had a bit of a renaissance, haven't we, because of probably since the Commonwealth, since the Olympics, we've kind of seen a resurgence in boxing. White collar boxing has really come along. We have the ultra, the 8 sort of weeks, and then there's been a swell, obviously, on the back of great British boxers, in Tyson Fury and AJ, and having world championship boxing here in the UK as well, and obviously the money from Riyadh season as well, being sort of making it a bit more sort of people are trying to get involved a bit more. But you kind of moved and you pivoted a little bit. I mean, I know you just said there about being in the ring. You've pivoted a little bit. You've kind of gone into sort of the management side of it as well. You've got your own place. You've got a team now around you as well of lads that you can bring out and take out. And it's not just to one show. You're going to 3 or 4 different places with teams now, aren't you?
Oh yes, so like I say, when you the years I've been in, John, now it's 15 years I've been in, man. I know every pro in the game, yeah. They're now reliable. So at one stage, I'd like to say, Team Gibbs were the most reliable team on the circuit. But things have just slowed down so much now. With pros giving stupid money, they won 6-round title fights for $250, including fuel. It's not happening, mate. Do you mean one takes one shot, John, and somebody's dead? Do you mean it's not happening? You mean? And especially like this the thing with this white collar. I like to call it prize fighting. Because you get ex-pros in it who have been decent, who can't get a license anymore, or good up-and-coming lads who's failed a brain scan, who should be in the pro ranks. So it's not a mugs game. White collar is like 2 dudes working in an office want to get it on after 8 weeks training with a head guard and 16-inch gloves on. So I like to think this is the prize game, yeah? And in some cases, I like to call myself, even though I did go pro and didn't work out for me, this is pro boxing. You're fighting in 10-inch gloves to get paid for it. You just know proper fucking, no doctor there seeing if you can see or not, because I clearly can't.
Again, I know you're saying it is prize fighting, more what you're doing, I suppose, in that respect. It's not 8 weeks worth of training. It's none of that sort of stuff where you've been in the office all week, and a Thursday and a Friday night you're in the gym and you're going through the paces, and then you're going to jump in the ring and raise a couple of quid for charity while you're doing it. And I respect people who want to do that, because it's led quite a few people into professional ranks and other ranks as well. So it has its place, but like you say, prize fighting as well. You mentioned in there as well earlier about BKB. What's your thoughts? How did you get involved then with going bare knuckle rather than? So
with the BKB, so it's funny you said this. So I met a fella called Cyril Murlock, yeah, big fella, lovely bloke. So I met him through my cousin Jerry Gorman, who, may I say, puts probably on one of the best shows going in the World Coliseum at the minute. Down Coventry he's based. But I met Cyril Miller and he said, let's have a go with this BKB. I said, come on then. So I had a few of them, man. It just went for me because it's different, John. Me and you have a scrap in the street now, mate. One of you get hit, you get a little cut, you shake hands. BKB, man, they're trained athletes, mate. They're not two mugs. Do you know what I mean? Lee Noble, mate. I felt Lee Noble, BKB. He's been in with Eubank and everybody. God rest him, he's passed away now. But there's no mugs in this BKB, you mean? And then when I started getting out of it, when they started upgrading into the O2 and stuff, these guys in there that I used to play on the PlayStation 1 in UFC are stepping in there now. Do you know what I mean? So it's a serious calibre of game.
It's been...
Especially at my weight, John. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm 5'10", mate, if I'm stood up straight. I'm a little fat man. I shouldn't be in there at heavyweight. Do you know what I mean?
I love the fact you're only 5... You're 5'10"? You're really serious about that?
5'10" if I'm straight up.
I was going to say, I didn't think you were taller than me, but okay, I'll let you have that one. Mate, so you pivoted again into that sort of role and tried to sort of see how it went, and it was, you were quite successful in that, weren't you?
Well, not really. I was 5'10" I'd get in there, but I had 13, 1-3. Okay. But again, mate, I didn't get stopped much, but I'm one of them, John. Listen, if you ain't my baby or my missus, then I'm going to kill you. But I like everyone, I get on with everyone, you mean? So when I'm getting in there, mate, it's hard to try and kill somebody. So, you mean? So a lot of the fights I lose a point like I do in the boxing, you mean?
Okay.
But again, if I get cut, mate, I'm going out. I'm not being out for weeks in a big cut for fucking... I mean, the money was better. I mean, the best purse I had, I got $1,000. That was to fight Lee Noble. But now, if you don't tickets there, I'm sure the fucking lads are on probably $10,000 a piece now.
I wouldn't have a clue.
If not more, mate. I don't follow it no more. It's not my cup of tea, you mean? But
I wouldn't have a clue. I know there's some.
To me for free too.
I know there's some sanctioning bodies now involved with it as well, so it's kind of stretching and growing and moving in slightly different directions again. Yeah, I'm assuming that's.
Well, it's getting bigger now.
It's a big thing, and you've got two competing companies, haven't you, at the top of that sort of chain, where doing an awful lot with both of them, and there's the dog. So it's fine. I mean, I didn't realise your record was that, but I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you telling me.
Yeah, I wouldn't lie to you, mate. There's no point lying, mate. The thing is with me, John, I'm always truthful, because there's always someone who could bring up a fight. Regular, I get people telling me a fight. Oh, what the fucking happened here? I said, mate, did you see me what I did? I'll lift that little wing up, mate. I'll give him the body, and I'm walking out with that. Do you mean? But, mate, listen, I don't care what people think about me. I hope somebody rings me. Said, I'll give you 800 quid. Go down for me first round. Fucking lovely. That's been rent paid for, mate. There's no pride with me, mate. I'm all about paying the bills. Look, mate, I've got all these belts, mate. I've been there and done it. For me now, it's just about getting that bit of money in.
The belts behind you show that your calibre as well. I mean, it's just the fact you can't, when you, like you said, never sure which one of you is going to turn up.
No, but I like to think if ever I go at this game, people can remember I was don't matter if I'm a 5-world champion, mate. Not that I'm a big thing, but I've won titles from light middleweight to heavyweight. But I like to think people say, look, you always turned up, you always get it you, and he's done what last.
Let's talk about the body transformation, because that threw me, because I hadn't seen you for a little while, and then all of a sudden you come in and you are ripped, mate. You were ripped. You were massive. We're not ripped, but you had seen the gains in the upper body, and I could see that change. Yeah, so what happened there?
There's a little thing, mate, called Test 400, and it just somehow slipped into my system. No, mate, so listen, I won't lie to you, mate, I'm straight as a die. So, hopefully, mate, listen, I'm small for a heavyweight, yeah? And I like my food, mate, I ain't dieting for fucking no one. I'm definitely not running. You might see me run after the ice cream van, that's about it. So if I'm going in the heavyweight, mate, yeah, I've always been able to punch a bit, John, so why not have a little stuff? So I had a little shot at the test, mate, went large, yeah, had a 10-week course, started looking good, started feeling good. So I did a few weights with it, you mean? So I'm not on nothing now, mate, but I've got no reason to. I ain't really got no fights coming up. But I did have a little go in the test, mate. It proves, you mean?
So that was a little bit of a kick and boost for you to do that. And it did, I noticed a big change. I was like, wow. He is really, you know.
Yeah, I looked all right now. I didn't look
too
bad.
He looked good. He looked different, and again, you look like you were fit. Again, I didn't want to ask, but I appreciate you obviously telling me that one as well. So
yeah, I won't lie to you, man.
You know, but he was.
You've been in the ring with me. Well, on the mic in the ring with me. You've seen some of them giants I've fought, mate, especially down Kent. So I need a bit of something. Mate, listen, the lads on boxing are 6 foot fucking five, some of them, 22 stone.
Yeah, 6 foot, 5, 6'6", even 6'7".
And I'm still knocking them out.
Well, yeah, but you've got that. You've got, as I say, you've got the caliber of the measuring stick, like I've said. And then now you're pivoting again into something even more weird and wonderful, which is actually kind of where I started. Yeah. So now you're going into wrestling, and you're working with actually some very important people within boxing, but within wrestling in the UK. You're working with the Knight family.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
So I'll tell you where that come about, mate. So Lauren Corbett and Kerris. So again, mate, when you get in this boxing world, listen, my mum had 17 brothers and sisters. My dad had 7, yeah. So somewhere around the country, there's probably 2,000 of us, yeah. And these people I could ring, or I've met in the ring, or I've met at a show, who would lend me money if I was stuck, would let me stop at their house. People you can call family. Blood don't make your family, you mean? So I'll get on with everyone. So I don't know if Lauren or Carrie rang me up. You'd know the girls have been in a sec. They've been down a few shows we've been on. We need an 80 kilo. I'm like, well, I'm not 80 kilo, but I'll come in and do what I can do. So they accepted it. I've got down there, and I've walked into the War Centre I now know, down Norwich, and I'm a big wrestling fan, mate. I mean, I'm still watching today. I'm like a kid, you know what I mean? So I've walked in, and I've seen the Knight family. I thought, they're fucking British royalty here. Do you know what I mean? So I walked round, and I've seen Julie. I thought, shit, I'm going to ask for a picture. Then I've seen Ricky Knight, you know what I mean? Seen you, I thought, oh, mate, this is wicked. Anyway, so this was at a boxing show, but they held the boxing show at the venue. Okay. I've got in the ring, and I'm boxing somebody called Roy Knight. Now, for all I know, he could have been one of the brothers, the uncles. So, growing up, I only really knew, because it's before I watched the movie, was obviously the mum and dad, Zach and Saraya. So I didn't know about Roy, because after Kick Mind in that movie, Roy's in jail. He's a bit of a nut job, as you know. So anyway, I've got in the ring, and I've come to win. I'm coming out a good go. And Roy's a southpaw, and he can dig a bit. He's only 80 kilo, but he can dig. And he's caught me with a shot. I thought, you little bastard. I've hit him with my favourite overhand right, and I wobbled him. And at that, he's run at me. He's got me in a headlock. Keep in mind, he's a professional wrestler over 30 years. And he's tried to wipe my fucking ear off. He has. I thought, what the fuck's going on? Anyway, the ref split us up. He's ripped his glove off and his gum shield and come back to try and meet me again. Then young Ricky, his son, jumped in the ring, knocked me over, mate. Knocked me for 6, so he's a strong enough of a lad, yeah? I'm all good friends with him now, but like, knocked me for 6, but bloody hell. Anyway, that fight got separated, and then I thought, what's going on, mate? Of all my fights, I've knocked a few dudes out, and people have made the lad get back up, and I've had to lose the fight on points, but I've never had somebody try to eat my ear.
Sounds like something out of a Tyson movie.
Look, just get me paid, I want to get out of here. The next day, I've looked up, I thought, this is Roy fucking Bevis, this is the other brother. This is crazy. So, out of respect, I said, look, brother, I need to share the ring with you. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Why did you try and eat me? And he said, mate, look, and as it was, because me and Roy now, we speak every day. He's probably become one of my best friends, close friends. We all laugh together. But he just lost his uncle a year to the day in that ring. He died in the venue, boxing, Jules. So, yeah, there was a lot of motion in that ring. So, me and Roy laugh about it all the time now. But fact, so since I met good friends with him now, I got to box for Jules' Memorial title, and I won that. So I'm well pleased about that, you mean? But yeah, me and Roy, mate, we'll laugh at it all the time. We speak daily. He's become one of our best friends. But that's how it started. He had the gloves off, he tried to eat my ear.
And then, so you went into the train, you went to train with him then? Is that how it started?
No, the wrestling thing. So after we become good friends, we're chatting every day, and you know what? He's the most down-to-earth guy. He's got a lot of demons, but he's like one of the most down-to-earth guys. Literally, like I say, we speak every day. I said, right, I'd love to have a go at this wrestling one day. He said, I'll tell you what, come down and meet the family again. Soraya's coming over from America, and it's their big annual show. It's Frightmare, it's called. So they put me down VIP. I met all the family, met Soraya, she's lovely, wicked, you mean? And then he said, look, I'm going to get you a match, because it's my dream to be just have the one match, tick it off the bucket list, yeah?
Clearly.
Anyway, we've caught up, I've gone down there, I've stayed at his mum and dad's house, they put me up the night, was great, we've gone for food, we've been to London a few times together and stuff, but never any train never come of it. So anyway, next thing I know, we've got your match. Me and you's gonna be tagging. I'm like, fucking hell, buzzing. I'm right, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So I tried a few wrestling schools up local by me, mate. I couldn't click with the lads. Nothing was good. So I didn't know how to take a bump or nothing. We've got down there, mate. I'm fucking shit myself. And we've just winged it, mate. And we had my first match with Roy. Oh, mate, I'll never forget the memory. Cracking. So yeah. So before I knew it, I was a pro wrestler. Wrestling down there, WAW. Tagging with Roy Bevis.
And that was your first match in WA.
That was my first match, mate, with no training. I'll send you the link to that video.
We'll make sure it's in the description below somewhere for you to guys, for people to watch as well.
But yeah. So yeah, I winged it, mate. And of all people who to tag with, man, a fair to you veteran.
Fair play. Fair play. At least you're with someone who knows the ropes, as they say. You know.
Oh yeah. But now how close the friends were, mate. It means that it makes just all fit into place. Yeah. It's brilliant. I mean.
But you've been training since you've taken bumps. Now you've known how to.
So since then, I've seen a good friend of mine called Jesse Diamond, young lad, cracking lad. Now he's out every week. He's in the Midlands. I think next week he's in Hungary. He's getting himself out there. He's want to be a good British talent. I'm telling you, he's a talented kid. He's everywhere. So look out for Jesse Dynamite as well. So I've met him at the Ron Wrestling School. I couldn't click the lads, mate. They're a bit like clicky for me. So I said, will you come and train me a little bit? So he's come down. He showed me a few locks and a few moves, and then I found this other school now. So I'm doing one a week when I get a chance to go up there. So I am training a little bit. But then anyway, I went and seen Jesse, sorry wabbling on a bit, but I went and seen Jesse wrestle. Met this other fella called Corey, cracking lad Corey Peter. So I said, I'd love to come and wrestle with you. He said, listen, yeah, we'll get you on. So he's got me on. I've done a few tickets, mate. It was fucking brilliant. Again, didn't know what I was doing. Just talked over a few things and boom, second match done. Cracking, you mean?
What's it like taking a bump? Can you explain it? Because the bump is, I learned to take a bump plenty, maybe 10 years plus.
Well, mate, they said you always think they're ring to spring you. They're fucking not,
they're
mate.
Quite hard, actually.
But it's just like I say, you've just got to. The best thing about wrestling, you can talk things through. You got to know what you're doing, what sort of moves landing on you. And how to set the bump. You mean?
What does it feel like though? Because can you describe it?
It's fucking horrible. You know, anyone who said wrestling's fake needs a slap in the mouth. Wrestling's not fake, mate. It's fucking poly. Well, listen, first wrestling match I had, that tag match with Roy. I got caught in the eye. I had a black eye. Now, like I said to you earlier, do I get black eye from boxing? I did from that. I got hit in the shoulder. I'm on these injections at the minute, still for that shoulder, back in December last year.
Really?
So it just shows that I'm active. Well, was at the ring every weekend. So it's a different ball game, you mean? So
is wrestling going to take more of your time, or are we going to see you back in the ring again?
So I'm back in the ring. I've got something booked at the end of the month, but I'm also wrestling next week, baby. Look at that, baby. There I am. So I'm wrestling next week.
Live in Tipton.
Yeah, mate. It's just there's no money in wrestling, mate. Not at my level, anyway. So you get 20, 30 quid a match. But it's just the buzz,
just
mate.
An opportunity.
Because when I wrestled them there, and wrestling's mystique. The stage got the care team. I said, right, I can't sit here. He said, go out and go get some food and have a chat. Because it's all new to me. Mate, I got ambushed with about 60 kids wanting photos and autographs. Mate, my head blew up like a fucking big balloon. I couldn't believe it. There's no better feeling, mate, when all them little kids want a picture of you. It's unbelievable. So to me, it's the only thing that really gives me a kick now. You know what I mean?
I enjoy my time working wrestling shows. I still work a few occasionally, now and again.
Mate, it's just a different atmosphere.
It's a different environment. It's more, I like to not know the finish. I'm kind of like, don't like to know that. Some promoters used to sort of underline people. Well, this is who's going to. That's my best Ben Spins man impersonation, obviously. And I was like, I don't really want to know. I just want to watch it and enjoy it and be a part, part of it as well. But it is a very different environment, and well, the fans are crazy, and they're really, really dedicated to the whole thing. I've met some of the greatest fans. Yeah. In wrestling, some of them sadly no longer with us as well. Like Mad Eli, rest his soul. That man was completely crazy with his hat and his badges, and he was back to the old school.
Oh, mate, it's unbelievable.
Back to the old school him. So so I met so many great people over the years through that, and some fantastic people as well. So great. So what's next then for Isaac? What's going on with you? Obviously you're boxing.
So like
wrestling.
I say, the boxing's been a bit slow, mate, because I keep getting stupid offer. I'm not getting in the ring, mate, for no less than £400-500. You mean I'm not a divvy? I've been out there, I've done it now. You mean and I've got to pay my rent, mate, at the end of the day. Do you mean? So I've actually just got a fight booked now on Neil the show on the 30th. So I've got this on the 22nd and the 30th on boxing. And I think I've got one next month. But other than that, mate, it's quite slow. Okay. But I'm still going to tickle over, mate. I'm back down Norwich, down WAW on the 14th of June as well. I'm back wrestling, so mate, I'm just gonna just look, mate. I'm 36, mate, but John, I feel like I'm 12. I feel fucking great, mate. You mean? And I'm definitely very immature. You mean? I keep spending my money on fucking toys and stuff. I'm just enjoying life, mate.
That doesn't matter.
You mean? So I'm just enjoying
life. That doesn't matter.
Mate.
I'm 46. I still do stuff like that. Probably spend my money on things I shouldn't spend my money on.
Yeah, but when you're not paying the rent and you're ordering a figure from the USA, gets you in trouble.
Yeah, figures don't pay rent. Don't pay mortgages either. That's fine. But
it's all right for you. You're better off than me.
No, you see my collection of He-Man figures just over there, which you can't see because they're out of thing.
Oh, see, I'm a big horror fan. I'm a big
horror fan. See, there you go. I kind of knew that already. What's your any particular one that's your favourite?
Freddy Krueger, mate.
Yeah, okay.
In fact, mate, I've got one here next to me. Look, I've even got a Gypsy Kidd action figure. Look at that bad boy. I mean, that's when you know you're making it in life, when you got your own action figure.
Do you know what? I so want my own action figure. I've got a Lego figure. That's about as far as it went. So
yeah, I'm getting one made, mate. There's a guy called Will Collins, mate. He's unbelievable. He does all my figures for me. He made one of Roy for Roy's birthday as well, for Roy Bevis. So yeah, mate, he's a cracking
Maybe I need
guy.
one for my where am I coming up to? 17 years? No, 20 years anniversary.
Yeah, look, it makes you look great as well. Look at the physique on me. It makes you look great, mate.
That just looks like you've been in the gym for a long time.
Mate, I look good anyway.
Stop flexing, man. Stop flexing.
Until you take the vest off.
I'm not going to say anything more. Yeah, actually, while we're talking about the vest, let's just show this, because this is merchandise, and merch is available right now for Isaac Gibb.
Yeah, so I was just going to say to you, look, I've got caps, I've got mugs, I've got vests, I've got hoodies, I've got it all, mate. You let me know what you need. Drop me a message direct. Gypsy Kidd merch.
Before we come to how people can get in contact with you, we have a closing tradition. We're going to do the closing tradition.
Yeah.
It's either or questions. They are based on boxing, so try to keep it interesting. So, you ready for your final round? Isaac Gibbs, here we go. Southpaw or orthodox? Body shots, headshots?
Headshot.
Train alone or with a partner?
Don't train at all.
Night owl or early bird?
A night owl, mate.
Heavy bag or speed bag?
Ooh, probably heavy bag if I do have a go.
Underdog or favourite? Underdog or favourite?
Oh, I'm definitely underdog, you know. Gotta love underdog story.
Boxing gym or outside in the trees if you are training?
Good gym, mate. But like I say, I like my own little place where I've got, so it's just shut the door, do my own little thing, you mean?
Short, powerful punches or long and technical game?
Swing and a miss.
Fight dirty, fight clean?
I like to sound quite clean now, eh?
Loud crowd or quiet atmosphere?
Oh, I don't know. I like it quite. Like you have a bit of atmosphere, don't you?
Okay. Quick knockout or strategic win?
Easy, mate. Easy. Nice work. You know me, in and out.
AJ or Fury? The hypothetical question that hopefully one day will be answered.
Fuck me, mate. I'm not a Fury fan, mate. Unfortunately, it's got to be AJ.
Any particular reason?
Mate, I could fucking talk forever about this. Just, mate. Listen. Like, right. So he started well, right? He's a traveller, mate. We should support him, yeah. No problem. He started doing well. Then he robbed fucking poor John McDermott for that English title. That pissed me off, mate. John beat him fair and square. Yeah. Then he won. He beat Fury. He beat Klitschko. Unbelievable, yeah. Then he got on the coke and the beer. Couldn't own up to it. It's mental health. Fuck mental health. You're the biggest fucking druggie, the biggest fucking eater going. You mean? Own up to it, man. We all like a session and a bit of beer. And then he said, yeah, he changed his life and lost 10 stone. John, if you've got that money, mate, and somebody's telling you what to eat, when to train, anyone can less 10 stone, you mean?
Okay.
And there's loads of things, mate. You mean, like, I'm just not a fan, mate. Like, when he first boxed there in Wilder, he give 8 million or something to homeless. 8 million get fucking every homeless off the street. They're still everywhere. I just think some of the things he says, mate, is fucking bit of bullshit, to be honest with you. Boxing ability, yeah,
You can box.
Would I fight him like a shot tomorrow?
Sign it up. Gypsy Kidd versus Gypsy King. There you go. There's a fight for you. Let's get it signed.
Mate, fucking, I'd fight Joshua Fury, fucking Usyk, DeBar, the same night for just a fraction of what their fuckers on. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, how do people get involved? How do people follow your journey?
So yeah, mate, I'm on.
How can they get the merchandise?
TikTok. I'm on. What's this now? This is. What do I speak to you on?
Instagram.
I'm on Insta. I think it's Gypsy something 26. Or it gives on Facebook. That's it, mate. Really, you might see a couple of my fights on YouTube. If you want to come and train me, I've got a little small gym, Perflex, that I train at in Sedgley. They look after me well up there, so you want to come and train? There I am.
Opportunities are there. Opportunities are there. What? Just train just boxing, or are you going to train them wrestling as well?
So no, it's a family-run weightlifting gym. Where I've got my own little room there. So if you want to come do some weights, you're more than welcome. Get fit, or I've got a boxing room, mate. We'll do the one-to-ones.
You've got a little personal training business going as well, haven't you? So
yeah, so that's what I do. Yeah, one-to-ones. Yeah. Well, I say personal training, mate. It's no good asking me what to fucking eat because I'll tell you the Mackies. I'm a pad man. That's what I am.
That's
I'm
okay.
a pad man, basically. That's
people are wondering what to eat, they can look at one of our great sponsors, We Prep UK, and they can sort them out, I'm sure. So I'll give them a pep on that one. Isaac, thank you so much for coming on the Big Hype podcast. It's been a fantastic little chat.
I suppose I'll see you soon.
We'll see you. I'm probably at some show in the next couple of weeks where me and you will be in the same room.
Yeah, definitely. You're too busy. I booked you and you're too bloody busy for up here.
I'm in demand.
But that shows up with you, mate. You're very busy. That's the main thing.
I'm in demand. I think I was looking through my diary. I don't think I have anything free until July.
You can't grumble at that,
No argue that one. No argue. And some of that is international. Hey, hey, I get a little holiday, which is nice. And it'll be around my birthday as well, so that's even better. So there you go. Excellent.
Yes, so I still need your address so I can send you a mug and a t-shirt.
Well, let's bring it to the next show. We'll just find out when I'm at the next show. And there you go. I've already bought my merchandise as well, so merchandise is available. Contact them.
Mate, look at them, mate. Oh, look at that for a mug.
Beautiful.
And people, before I go, don't forget, next Friday, we'll come and see me wrestle. Midlands, Tipton. There I am, baby.
And just on the other side is a very good friend of mine, 2K, as well. So if you want to go see 2K
of course,
as well.
Don't miss him. Yeah, as I was saying, that's Jesse. Okay, good friend of mine as well.
Isaac, thanks so much for coming on the Big Hype podcast, and we'll catch up again real soon.
No, John, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Take care, mate.
Take care. See you soon, bro.